Welcome back, folks and friends. Connecting Dots here, aka Silver Gold Man. Okay, big announcement here, folks. I've decided that I'm going to begin nightly, or more than likely bi-weekly, Google Hangouts. It's not something I wanted to do. However, after a discussion with a couple of friends of mine, and after seeing what's taking place on YouTube, and I figured, you know what, I have to continue on here with what I've started because, well, for one thing, I seem to be the only guy with years of experience of being on YouTube and knows the characters very well, and I think it has something to do with the fact that I cover so many different topics. And so yeah, I'm going to begin the Truth Movement Google Hangouts. It has to be done, and I have the voice for it, I have the experience in it, and I'm just going to get on it and start doing it. So on top of gold, Fukushima, silver, economy, I'm going to be talking about other topics, my personal experience, UFO, Bigfoot's, personal interviews here regarding Bigfoot, John Wayne, all kinds of stuff. The pyramid that's producing electrical power up in Alaska, this stuff here, the stuff where I've interviewed the people and I can speak to you from firsthand. I was there, I did it. I think this is extremely important, right down to the Bigfoot experience. People want some real stuff here. So I have some personal experiences, as well as, like, even for Fukushima, for example. Many of you may recall in 2011, I'm the guy that drove across Canada back and forth, doing all the radiation readings across Canada. So that kind of stuff just does not get done with the regular YouTubers. They're all about fraud. I mean, the most evident one here is this guy here, Dana Durnford. He goes by the name of Beautifulgirlbydana. However, he's been collecting all this money here. In fact, you know, you may have heard how a gentleman ended up taking his life over the whole thing because he realized he'd been frauded. The gentleman was ripped over. Well, we know that Dana got roughly, well, he got $16,500 that was taken out on a line of credit on the guy's house to buy Dana's boat, this boat that he's been going around the Pacific Ocean with for the last year. And he also received several thousand dollars in cash donation from the gentleman. That was evident in a video that the gentleman had made before he passed away. And we know that Kevin D. Blanch got over $18,500 towards an investment fund. And the gentleman never got any money, never got his investment fund back, no returns, nothing. And in fact, Kevin D. Blanch went back as far as saying that the gentleman wasn't dead. So these crooks here, okay, the Darren Durnfords, the Terry Daniels, the Msmilkytheclowns, the radchicks, the Kevin D. Blanch, the circle jerk of corruption is, I know them very, very well. Very well, you know. And after seeing this video last night, and by the way, I'm not going to get into this, but basically in this video here that he just uploaded, he's saying that the daily Fukushima melted reactors equal to 1,080 Hiroshima nuclear bombs. Daily. He's daily here, folks. He's saying daily. This is the out to lunch crew that we have on YouTube. And if you go read the comments, you'll see it's the Msmilky the Clown and the rest of the scammers, Stella Lane 74, all these people that went out and spread lies about me, which, by the way, I joined Dana's live show last night, and I left a couple of comments under Silver Goldman Connectingdots2. However, they banned me right away. Because they know if I get in there and the people that are watching the videos, they start reading my common sense comments, his scam is over and done with. Yes, he's praying I don't come to Powell River, because that's what I told him in his comments last night. I said, Dana, I'm coming right up to your shoreline. He's, no, please don't, please don't. It's too late, Dana, I'm coming. So yes, I'm taking my camera up there, folks. So the Google Hangouts may not start immediately, but I may start them immediately and maybe just take a little break off for a week or two while I travel up the Powell River and film the sea life, the creatures. These West Coast nursery beds that he tells you that all the Fukushima radiation has killed everything on the West Coast. You people are going to be just shocked when I pull out all the life that's all over the place, okay? Anybody can take a camera and take a picture from far away and tell you it's all dead. This is the trick that he's been doing all the time, okay? If you go look at real researchers, the way they analyze a shoreline, yeah, it's broken off in quadrants, and every single quadrant is expected 1 inch at a time. So this is not what we had. We had a guy take his camera and take pictures, really shaky underwater pictures, you know, and every time he saw a sea life, it's like, oh, it looks terrible, it looks dead. Unbelievable bullshit. So you people are going to be blown away here when I come back from right on his shoreline. I'm going right to Powell River. You know, he's saying, don't come, please don't come. It's too late, Dana. They're all going to know the truth. Okay, now the other reason why I decided I have to come back out here is because I'm not sure if you saw this video, but here we go again here. The same BS here, but on another topic.
This is an urgent U.S. dollar economic collapse update. 3 signs the collapse is at hand.
Yeah. 3 signs the collapse is at hand. So again, it's the SGT.com who's connected now with Kevin D. Blanch. Kevin D. Blanch is the guy who ripped off $18,500 off the gentleman Jeff Palco. So the circle jerk of corruption, which is a term I began in 2014, is closing in, which is something I was saying. These people really have to join up because, well, as more of you get informed, you're getting empowered. And when you get empowered, you're able to see through the bullshit a lot better. So that club of ignorant people that decide not to get informed, that club starts to shrink. So the corruption club has to join hands and unite together to try and unite all their viewers and keep them in the bullshit. I hope you get that, because that's what's going on YouTube. That's why none of these people want to get in the ring with me and dance or make videos about me. You ever notice a video, Kevin D. Blanch or anybody else ever make a video, SGT? None of them. They won't. They don't stand a chance. These people will not get out here and dance with me because I've been telling the truth for too long. So the other reason why I decided to come back on and make these Google Tubes is because I noticed Jeff C. is coming back. I'm like, well, no way. He is. And I didn't really want to deal with these people because, well, I don't know how to say this without hurting people's feelings, but it was too narrow-mindedly stupid for me. That's it. Basically, I don't think these people are very bright. I'm sorry, and I feel bad if you're one of them that watch their bullshit and you enjoy it, but I don't think they're very intelligent. They have no track record or nothing, and it's the same thing. That's why he has that spiral, right? You know, and this is something I've said, if you're going to make videos about the Illuminati, the last thing you should do is start using any of their symbols, you know. So Jeff C., his colors really stand out, you know. And I don't have the high-tech gear to make these high-end videos. Yeah. So they got money, they got sponsorship. I can't do this. But my videos will be packed with truth. No doubt about that. I'll have a lot more truth than hours that you will spend listening to their garbage. And that's pretty evident. Anyone who's been listening to me for years, you already know. You know, there's no BS with me. So while they want to continue here in the circle jerk of stupidity talking about Sandy Hook, I'm like, Sandy Hook is just a straw in the haystack. So, and this is part of it. This is why they have the spiral. It's to keep the movement in constant stupidity. I hope you people, if you're new to the world of symbolism and Illuminati, take a couple of minutes out today, go get yourself educated, okay? Number 1 rule is you don't put up the faces that you want to deal with. Okay? So for example, if I was a Hell's Angel, would I be putting up the Outlaws flag on the back of my motorcycle? Hell no! Come on, fuck. Anyways, anybody with common sense figures out this stuff, and that's what I want to do on Google Tube. It's become very evident. Yes, I'm known as Connectingdots2. I'm going to integrate both of them together, and it became evident when I start reading the comments here that people have been saying, and this guy here, Joe, just Joe, I mean, he even knows about Donnie the Day Trade, and you don't know who that gentleman is. Well, you have to go to Silver Gold Man here, and you got to go down my little list, and you go down to the bottom of the list, and well, he's changed his name. Donnie's now Lorem Upson. So this is actually Don Harrold the Chameleon. You can do a YouTube search on that. Enter the word Don Harrold, RROLD, the Chameleon. Don Harrold the Chameleon. So Don is connected with MSNBC, Peter Schiff. Like I said, it's the circle jerk of corruption, and that's why it's called the Silver Shill and Disinformation Gang. And I will continue busting these people because, well, I've got years of education knowing who the scammers are. So if you want to stay informed and know what's going on and who's part of the circle jerk, then you'll definitely want to stick with me, because I've got these people lined up so well, so well. They must come out here and they say, ah, shit, I'm on Silver Gold Man channel. Well, I'm sorry, guys, but when you're part of the fraud club, you're going to be there. So yeah, I busted Jeff Rents years ago, back when the swine flu went down, that first year in 2009. Jeff's been on my radar ever since. I knew he worked for the New World Order back then. You know, so does Ken. That's why he's on RT News. You know, it's pretty evident. I can't get into every single one of these guys, but many of you want to know, like, for example, Gregory Mannarino. You want to know the inside dirt? I'm the guy that did the research. I'm the one who started posting it online that he was nothing but a nurse. He never worked as a trader for Bear Stearns. Anyways, I know these scammers. Hi, DEMCAD. I know them very well. Okay? So if you want to stay informed, this is where it's going to happen. It's not by listening to Max Keiser or the other Circle Jerk Storms Cloud Gathering or RT News. They're fraudsters. What can I say, man? It's the fraud squad on YouTube. That's it. That's all. It's pretty simple. And the only guy who talks about this stuff is Silver Goldman. So I'm going to continue making my videos because I've realized there's a need for this stuff. And when I read this gentleman's comment, he's got it figured out. All of it there, folks. Even right down, you're making more money. If you know how to trade, you'll make a lot more money with the paper gold than you will with the physical gold. Now, don't take that as I'm poo-pooing down gold and silver. In fact, why don't you come out to my Google Hangouts and get an insight as to how I feel about the economic situation in gold and silver. Years ago, I ran the gold show on the Pal Talk, so it's not like I'm fresh to this. I'm used to dealing with trolls. In fact, they probably won't come out to the Google Hangout because I'm so used to dealing with trolls. This is why I call it the circle jerk of corruption, because all these people will all circle jerk with each other and promote their scams and your fear, and so you can buy stuff. And it was just odd that it's all connected to Kevin D. Blanch. So if you want to stay on top of it and know what's going on, I promise on uploading videos, I'll try to do it every night if I can, and if not, then probably twice a week is what I'm thinking, is probably a Sunday night show and maybe a Wednesday night show, something along those lines. So if you'd like to send me an email, I'd like to hear what you think about it. Send me an email at CD1, that's the letters C and D, followed by the number 1, CD1 at Connectingdots1, all one word, Connectingdots1, again with the number 1 at the end, .com. And let me know what you think. When's a good time for you to come out here to these Google Hangouts? And yeah, give me a list of topics you want to hear about, because you know, I'm not just going to be doing the Fukushima stuff. I want to talk about Bigfoots. I want to talk about my UFO experiences. You know, I even have personal experiences here with Bigfoot right on here on Vancouver Island. I've interviewed a 32nd degree Freemason. I'll share with you Canada's largest gold deposit that they've now turned into a park where we are loaded with gold here. Anyways, he showed me the old papers and newspapers. A real gold prospector. Met John Wayne. You know, he's even flown up here. I've spoken in my past videos how we have a secret power pyramid in Alaska. He went out there with Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong years ago. He led the pack. What can I say? So I'll be sharing with you some of that information, actually most of it. Why not? Just let it out here on Google Hangout, and you folks are going to be shocked. The information and how this world works, you know. Even when I go down to the beach, yeah, Dana, better pray. He's going to be shocked. Well, he won't be shocked because he knows it's full of sea life, but you people are going to be shocked with how much sea life is there. And no, I'm not going to ramble on with the Fukushima thing day in, day out. I'm going to try and change up the shows at Google Hangout, so every time you come out, we're possibly talking on a new topic. And I will be looking at the comments and looking for your questions. So try to keep the questions geared towards the topic that night, and I'll do my best, even though it is time delayed, the comments with the Google Hangout live footage. I will look down there and pick out your questions and go on with that, because I know a lot of you have been dying for years to ask me all kinds of questions. So let's go for it. What can I say? Stay away from these people, okay? There's not 1,080 Hiroshima bombs coming out of Fukushima every day. Just sad. Okay, take care, folks, and stay tuned. It's going to be lots of fun.